Hey everybody, Ian from ianarthurs.com here with another video for you. As usual, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Today is going to be part 2 of me analyzing my own playing. I set up a backing track, a series of backing tracks for you guys in a video a couple weeks ago, and if you haven't already checked that out and played along with them, please do. I want you to see the effect of the rhythmic backdrop, how it affects your phrasing. So that's the concept there. This is me analyzing my own playing over those backing tracks. You're going to watch my playing, and then we're going to go ahead and dive into, what it all means and, how I feel about it, what I think about the track, all that kind of stuff. So check it out. I'm going to put some annotations, some comments just in text form over the video so you can watch that and see it in real time of some little details I'm thinking about. But then I'm going to talk to you after that about the big picture stuff as well. So check it out. I hope you like it. So you just watched my own playing and possibly read my comments, hopefully, on my own playing to see some detailed thoughts of where I'm coming from. But I also want to give my thoughts, kind of more big picture stuff now after that too. First off, the track itself, that funky style, I like a lot. It's not the funkiest. I'm using programmed drums on that. So, yeah, it would be better with a live band through and through. I'm playing all the other instruments, but the drum track is programmed. So, it feels pretty good, but it could be better, in my opinion. Tempo-wise, I felt like it could be a little faster, and it would put it maybe in my comfort zone a little bit more. That doesn't mean that affects how it would feel for you necessarily. That's just, once again, my own observation that I would be happier with just a little bit faster tempo, that's all. Just, it felt not awkward, but I had a little bit more to give if it were, maybe slid over a little bit beats per minute wise. Just a little on the faster side would put things in just kind of a more comfortable place for me physically where I like to play. It's not a problem. You're going to play music of all different tempos whenever you're playing with bands and stuff, so you just kind of have to adapt and be ready for it either way. But that's, once again, just a little thing I noticed from my angle of, yeah, a little faster would be cool, but I built the track before I played over it, and it is what it is. Now, I really liked, in fact, I would say I even loved the first 12 bars of what I played. I loved the approach, the patience, the concept, the variety in the phrasing. I thought there was something really nice there that felt like a nice, just, one nice cohesive 12 bar segment, but with a lot of varied phrasing. I really liked that. I felt like the second 12 bars was still good, but I was starting to repeat a lot of decisions I made because I think I liked the way it felt in the first 12. And I think specifically over the 5 chord, I even literally copied the exact phrase unintentionally. That was an honest thing that just happened, just unintentionally played, I think note for note, just about what I had played at the end of the first 12 bar segment. And, I think after that I realized it, and then it felt to me like it went off the rails for the third and fourth choruses because I didn't like the third and fourth choruses at all. I liked the first half. In fact, like I said, first 12 I really loved. I loved the way it felt. It felt great. I liked the way it sounded, but but then I didn't love the rest of it. So that was very noticeable to me right away. That second half was bad. And I actually did a couple other takes of this and purposely picked this one because it had like what I liked the best and what I liked the least out of the different takes that I had, listened to and done myself there and reviewing them. It was both the best and the worst of the few takes I did. So this one I felt like was a good one to talk about because of that. Yeah, I feel like also what happened with that for the third and fourth choruses was just building the solo. I felt like it needed to go somewhere and ramp things up, and there were moments that I really liked. For instance, the ascending bending part. It's a cool concept. It's not uncommon. It's you've certainly heard it before probably, but in the moment it was natural and honest and came out, and I liked that side of phrasing when it does just kind of happen naturally and feels good in the moment. So that was cool. And then what I followed it up with after that, the next couple of phrases I felt like were really sloppy and very poorly executed. I did not like them. There is one spot fairly late where I think at the very end in the last chorus, and I'll make sure I put it in the comments while I'm watching it, but I hit a root note up high. Yeah, the highest A that I can hit on the guitar on the B string, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. And it was like I was going to go for a bend on it, but then I didn't because I kind of second guessed myself with bending the root note because I'm not a huge fan of bending the root note unless you're going to be really clean and get up a whole step exactly perfectly so that you're at least reaching the second there. But I'm just, in general, I don't like bending the root note. I think it's a poor decision a lot of the time. And doing that, it was like I was going to go for a bend there, decided against it, but I already kind of started to bend, so I second guessed myself in the moment, and it sounded terrible. Instead, I just pushed the root note sharp, and it was awful. I hate that. But that's, once again, kind of why I chose this take of the video, so I could just have that in there, because it's, once again, it's an honest moment. It happened. It wasn't good. That happens when you're playing. I think we need to get away from the perfect Instagram style guitar playing all the time, and let's be honest, we all hit bad notes. It's cool. There can be other things you like about your playing in the moment. There can be things you hate about it. Oh well. But that was one that I really hated. It made me cringe, but you can see it. There you go. It's out there for the world to see. So yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of anything else that was like really glaring, but first half really mostly liked the execution up until the very end of the first half, the first 2 choruses, and then really felt like it mostly just went off the rails for the third and fourth. Just hated the execution and hit a lot of bad stuff. It happens. So, but I want to know what you think. Did you like it? Do you disagree with me? Did my sharp root note bother you as much as it bothered me? It bothered me a lot. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm coming from. But let me know what you think. I'm going to be doing another one of these for my fast blues, so check it out next time, but I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.